and I'm a real estate professional and I work with Medici Homes. My brand name is City. So, quick one. I don't have much time to spend here because I'll be going for an inspection very soon. So, I have something to share. I have an information to share with you guys. So, this is something that happened to me. So, I would like to share it with everyone here for educational purposes. In order for those persons that are looking to buy real estate, for Nigerians in the diaspora who will soon be buying into real estate in Nigeria. So I'm here to educate you guys on what to look out for because this particular thing happened to me. Okay, so last week a client of mine reached out to me. He said he wanted to buy a landed property here in Nigeria, and his budget was around 1 million, and he wanted it in Abia State. Meanwhile, I stay here in Asaba. Do you understand? He wanted it in Abia State, but I stay in Asaba, so I did not have anything of that sort. And also, the price range at which he wanted it was within a million below. So I had to reach out to somebody in Abia State, another realtor, another company. I had to close the deal. So reaching out to the realtor, he said he had the perfect property that my client wanted. Remember that he wanted property for 1 million, and then he sent me a video and told me, he sent me flyers, sent me everything that I needed, and the property was worth 900,000. 900,000, so it was within what my client wanted. So that was the perfect property. You understand? So I went through everything, and as a real estate professional, I did my due diligence, every single thing, everything was perfect. But something came into my mind, and I decided to reach out to the realtor again and ask him for subscription form. Now, if you have been buying into real estate in Nigeria, you know there is something called subscription form. And if this is your first time, there is something called subscription form. Now, the need of subscription form is that you get to fill your details there. You fill your details there, and at the end of the whole thing, your details will be used to prepare your document. So that is the use of the sub form. So I had to go through that sub form that the realtor sent me, and I was seeing that hidden charges that was inside the sub form was more than the property itself. So I got confused. I had to reach out to the realtor again and was inquiring. I checked out the whole thing. I checked and I balanced the whole thing, and the hidden charges that was inside the sub form was clocking up to 1.9 million aside property. So, and that should not be. Now imagine you being the client now, making payment for 900,000, and at the end of the whole day they will tell you that there is a hidden charge of 1.9 million, and by that time you have committed yourself by paying 900,000. So welcome everyone. I see people are joining. If this is your first time joining my live, my name is Sam, and I am a realtor. My brand name is City. I'm a realtor with Medici Homes here in the city of Asaba, Delta State. So welcome. I'm just sharing my knowledge I'm just sharing my experience with people, the experience I had with a client. So that everyone in this life can also learn and know what next to do before buying the property. So as I was explaining, imagine being a client. You are requesting for a property that was worth 900,000, and inside the subscription form you are seeing hidden charges that was up to 1.9 million. So that's just outrageous. So I had to cut off from that deal. It's true that I'll make money. It's true that I can persuade the client to make payment, and at the end of the whole day, my commission will be sent to me, quite alright. But after that, what next? Because even if this guy decides to ask for a refund, the company will have to give him a refund of 50%. So he lost, and I won't like such thing to happen to anybody. So that is why I am here to make this education and also educate people on what to look out for before buying a property. Do your due diligence. Don't just see any property and just go out and start making payments. The white people say that if you want to hide anything from a black man, put it inside the book. Because by the time you put inside the book, they don't have that time. Africans, it's true that we have started waking up. We have started waking up on things now. But before now, Africans don't really have time to read. They are always busy chasing money. They're always busy doing businesses. So they don't really have time to check what's inside the book. So the white man said, if we want to hide things from Africans, from black people, hide it inside the book, they will not read it. And which is true. So now imagine that I did not go through that soft form. Imagine I did not go through the soft form. That man would have made payment, and at the end of the whole thing, he will now regret why he made payment or why trusting a realtor. Do you understand? So this is my experience. This is something I experienced last week, and I will not allow such thing to happen to anybody. All right. So if you have any question, ask me. I'm here to answer any question you have concerning real estate here in Nigeria. So if you have any question to ask, please drop it on the comment section, and I'm here to help you, guide you through the journey of real estate. If you're a beginner and you want to start real estate journey, drop your questions, and I'm here to help you. All right, so drop your questions. I'm waiting. Let's drop our questions. Okay, I don't have much time to spend here, so let's drop our questions. Okay, I'm here to guide you to start real estate. I'm seeing Miss Favor. Miss Favor, do you have any question concerning what I just said now? Would you like to know anything concerning what I just said now? Let's drop our questions, because I wouldn't like such a thing to happen to anybody. That is why before you start making payment, you see a flyer and you want to start making payment for any property, you are meant to cross-check that subscription form. If you don't have time to go through the soft form, that's why you need to have a lawyer. You can send that soft form to your lawyer to go through it and also verify the documents there before you can start making payment, because real estate in Nigeria is suffering from trust deficit. So we are suffering a lot from trust deficit. Brothers are scamming brothers, everybody is scamming everybody. So that is why before you take any step, go through the documents, go through everything, go through the contract of sale, go through the deed of transfer. You understand? Request it. It is your right to request it. Miss Favor, I'm seeing you. Say something, Miss Favor, I'm seeing you. Okay, do you have any question? I'm here to guide you. Okay? I'm actually in the office. So say something, I'm here to guide you. Say something. Okay, I'm seeing Miss Favor is saying something. She asked a question, how do I get my documents? Well, I love that question. And here in Medici Homes, I told you that I work with Medici Homes. And Medici Homes is one of the companies that is redefining client experience here in Nigeria. We have been featured by 3 different newspapers, and at the same time, we have allocated more than 1,000 clients and still counting successfully. Here in our company, within 7 days, if you have to make payments right now, today is Thursday, if you have to make payments right now, before another Thursday, you will get your document and you'll be shown your land. So how you get your documents here in Medici Homes is, you first of all, how do you vet? Okay, this is vet document. Okay, the way you vet document here in Medici Homes is, first of all, I will advise you get a lawyer, because most of these things is the big grammar inside most of the documents. You will not really understand it. People can really, there's a way they twist English, and at the end of the day, what you are understanding is not what the document is actually saying. So I would advise you to first of all get a lawyer. It's better to be safe than sorry. So by the time you get that lawyer, You ask for, it is your right, like I said, it is your right to demand for the deed of transfer or deed of conveyance or deed of assignment. These deeds are the same. So ask for deed of transfer for all of the land, the total sum of land there. And also the second way to get document is to ask for the registered survey plan of the property. Okay? And thirdly, you can send somebody, that is for vetting of documents. And how you verify the land is by sending somebody, if you are not close, and if you are close, is to come and inspect the land yourself. So, but the way you vet documents is by getting a lawyer first, and then asking for the deed of transfer of the total sum of land there, and asking for the registered survey plan. There is a difference between a registered survey plan and a survey plan. You get? So these are the things you should look out for if you are to vet documents. All right, and also ask how long the company has been. Also ask how many clients have they successfully satisfied. Okay, so Ms. Favor, I hope I answered your question. I hope I answered your question the right way. Right? I'm seeing Imam Medici, he's saying hi. So say something, Imam. I'm seeing you, sir. Say something. Ms. Favor, I hope I helped you in I hope I answered your question correctly. Say something. So that is the way you vet documents. So if you are to verify the land, you either send somebody or you come by yourself for a physical site inspection. I always advise that for every of my clients. Okay, I always advise that. So okay, Ms. Favor said, I guess I should be able to source these informations. I don't understand that question. I guess I should be, is that a question or a statement? I guess I should be able to source these informations. Source the information, is it from me? So say something, Ms. Favor. Hello, Imam Medici. I'm seeing you. Say something. I'm seeing you. Say something. So just like I was saying, I always advise for a physical site inspection for every of my clients. Even if you are not present, you can send somebody to represent you. And at the same time, if there is nobody to represent you, I, Sam City, am here and I can take you on a virtual tour just to see the land, just to see the property before you make payments. Okay? You can send your lawyer to come. We are more than trusted. We are more than ready to deliver to you. So you can send your lawyer, just send a representative, and even I myself can represent you. So a physical site inspection is very important if you are to get things right. Okay? So I hope I was able to answer your question in favor. Okay? Okay, Ms. Favor says something. I guess I should be able to source these information on how many clients have been allocated, how the company operates. Okay, yeah, sure. You can. We have from our website. You can actually get this information, and also if you are to chat me up directly in my DM, I'll be leaving my number on this. If you are able to chat me up, I will send you personal client testimonials, which I have done with lots of clients that my company has satisfied over time. Like I said, we have satisfied more than 1,000 clients and still counting. So if you chat me up, if you message me, I will send you the company website for you to go and do your own verification yourself. And at the same time, I can send you videos of real client testimonials to go through. Okay? Was that helpful? How long, Mr. Imam Medici is asking, how long does it take to get documents, and how long will I get allocated of my land? Well, I've answered that question before, but I'm still more than willing to answer that again. And how long it takes for you to get allocated and how long it takes for you to get your documents is just within 7 days. Within 7 days. Now there are some companies you will buy into, and it will take them 3 months. I'm not here to call any company. There are some companies you buy from, 3 months you've not seen your land. There are some companies, 6 months you've not seen, 1 year you've not seen, and some of them will just take your money and you will not even see land, you will not see documents, and you will not get your money back again. But here, working with my company, with Medici Homes, you will get allocated and your document within 7 days. Within 7 days. That's amazing. Within 7 days, you get all of these things. Okay, so that is how long, and it has not exceeded 7 days, and it will not exceed 7 days now. So that is how long it takes to be allocated and get your document. And the document you'll be getting are deed of conveyance, deed of assignment, and survey plan. And as you know, deed of conveyance is a legal document that transfers the land from us, Medici Homes, from the sellers to you, the buyer. And you can take it anywhere. You can take it anywhere, and you are the verified owner of that property. And the survey plan is an official drawing. It's not really a document, but it's an official drawing that shows you the boundaries of your land. It shows you boundaries. It shows you where your land starts and where it ends. It shows you the coordinates. It shows you where your land is located. So with this document we are giving out, you are sure that you are the owner of that land. Okay, so I hope I answered your question, Imam Medici. I hope I answered the question. Okay, my number. Okay, I'm going to be dropping my number in the chat box. Okay, I don't really know my way around how to drop my number, so I will call it out. My number is 08086287164. So call me for consultation if you want to know more on how to invest in Asaba property, on how to invest in the fast growing city of Asaba. So you send me a message with that number. Okay, so that is it for today, and I hope I've been able to answer most of the questions. Like I said, the reason why this life is ongoing is to share educational, to share knowledge to people, because I experienced something last week, which I shared it here. Before you make payment for any property, try as much as possible to read whatsoever documents that was sent to you, more like subscription form. Read it, try to understand it. If you don't understand it, get a lawyer to explain it to you. Okay, so before you make payment, always do that, because if I did not really go through that subscription form, my client would have made payment, and at the end of the day, he will regret making that payment, and I will regret getting that commission and doing that connection. So I am not just here to take your money, I am here to help you verify land, verify documents, and also help you with verified properties. All right, so I'm here to give you the best. Oh, someone just joined the live and she's asking a question. Said, I would like to invest, but I don't trust any Asaba real estate developers. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And from the way she's sounding, either she has had an experience from personal experience, or she has heard something somewhere, or from a friend. But all I mean is that she has had an experience somewhere. So, Miss Philomena Amarachi, you have no problem with that. I was just telling the people here in the live that I can show you, I will not just tell it to you, I can show you evidence that everybody is not the same. Now, let me give you a classic example. Now, for the fact that we have online vendors, we have online retailers, that when you buy from them, some of them you will not get the what you ordered, and no refund, and at the end of the whole deal, there will be no apology, no explanation, no nothing. You've lost out on it. Now, there are so many online vendors, but that does not mean that there are no verified vendors that you can make payments and they get your whatever you ordered delivered to you. Am I right? So there are vendors out there that are scammers, and at the same time there are legitimate people. So everybody is not the same. Even an individual, this does not just have to do with a real estate company. Even an individual, buying from an individual, there are still risks from buying from an individual. So now I can show you, I will not just tell it to you. If you can, I call my number out here, and if you can message me right now, I will show you the website. And we have allocated more than 1,000 clients in my company. We have satisfied more than 1,000 clients and still counting. So here at Medici Homes, we are not just here to tell you stories. We actually do the work. We satisfy you. Within 7 days of making payments here in my company, you get your documents all for free. And at the same time, you get allocated within 7 days. So I can show you personal proofs, real allocation testimonials that I have done with testimonial from clients, and you'll see that Medici Homes is not just here to tell you story. We show people. Even the last allocation I did with a client of mine that bought from my company, he had to send his mom over, and the woman had to even pray for us. He had to pray for my team that we were able to show her the land. And in fact, her neighbor was trying to fence his own property. So seeing that alone, the woman was so happy. She was so overjoyed that she had to even pray for us. So that is how we do. That is what we do in Medici Homes. Allocation is a system. It's not just a promise. We don't promise that. It is a system. It's a built-in system. Okay? So you don't have to fear, because every company is not the same. There are some companies you buy into, just like Medici Homes, and they are ready to give you more than you ask. Okay, so all you have to do now is just message me or drop your number, and I'll chat you up. Okay, drop your number in the chat box and I'll chat you up. Okay, I hope I was able to answer your question. Right? Okay, she said the other time was instant allocation. Until now, I've not been allocated. Instant allocation, and okay, they promised you instant allocation and they were not able to deliver. Well, that's what I was just explaining. We don't just promise it to you. Allocation is a built-in system here in Medici Homes. We don't promise that. It's not a promise. It is a built-in system. That's what we live by. And we have been featured by Vanguard. We have been featured by Arise and one other newspaper company of how we have been redefining client experience here in Nigeria. And as you know, real estate in Nigeria is suffering a lot from trust deficit. But Medici Homes has been redefining that experience. Okay? Okay, she said they promised her instant allocation, just like I am doing now. So that's what I'm saying. If you can be able to drop your number on the chat box, drop your number, I will show you that allocation is not a promise. We don't promise that. Okay, they promised you, but we don't promise that here in Medici Homes. It is a built-in system. It's what we do. It's what we do. And like I said, we have allocated more than 1,000 clients and still counting. Every Saturday, today is Thursday, on Saturday we are still going to show some other clients that bought into Medici Homes this week. We'll show them their land this week. So it is a built-in system. Okay, how do I know that you're not like them, please? That's what I'm trying to tell you. How you know? Okay, the whole thing there is that you don't get to trust. You don't get to trust somebody at a go. Trust does not just happen at once. You understand? It does not just happen all of a sudden. It happens over time. So I am willing. If you are willing, I am also willing to build that trust with you. Let's get to work together. Okay? Let's get to work together over time. By the time I educate you on the land title documents you need, the kind of mistakes you made, the mistakes you made, what you should have looked out for. Okay? I'll get to educate you on these things. By the time I educate you, you see the kind of things you ought to know before you start making movement. So trust does not just happen at a go. Okay, I'm not asking you to trust me all at once. Okay, do you understand? So just drop your number in the chat box. All right, I can get your number to reach out to privately. Okay, she said, All right, can I get your number to reach out to you privately because I have so many questions to ask? Okay, that's not a problem. Like I said, I am more than willing. I'm more than ready to take it step by step with you and help you get to see how things work before you can start investing. Okay? I'm not asking you to invest now. I'm not asking you to start now because we're just getting to know. So I'm not expecting that of you. So what you have to do now, I'll drop my number in the chat box. Okay? I'll drop my number, or I don't really know my way around that. Can someone help me? I'll be calling my number out. So someone can help me drop my number for me. Okay? I'll be calling it. Are we ready? My number is 080 86 28 7164. Okay, I'm seeing somebody saying hi. Zamin. Did I get the name right? Somebody is saying hi. Please say something. Do you have any questions? Say something. Say something. Okay. Welcome to my life. Welcome, welcome. I welcome you. My name is Sam. And if this is your first time joining my life, my name is Sam. I work with Medici Homes. I'm a real estate professional here to help you. To know the right things you are meant to do before you start investing into real estate. So you are welcome to my life. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay. So did you get the number? So just do well to chat me up, and I'm ready to work with you, ready to calm you down, ready to show you that everybody is not the same. Okay, trust does not just happen at a go. So I'm ready to work with you. All right. So just hit me up, and we'll talk. All right. So does anybody have any question again? Is there any other question? I'm loving this life. I'm loving this life. Let's come up. Let's keep going with the question. I'm more than ready to answer any question at all. Okay. Emma Medici is saying thank you very much. Thank you too for joining the live. I'm happy to have you here. It's a pleasure to have each and every one of you here. So thank you too for joining the live. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. Any other question? Let's go with the questions. Okay, so in the absence of no question, thank you all for joining my live, and we'll be doing another live on Saturday, and I'm here, and I'm going to be talking about after allocation, after buying into a property, what next? What next are you to do? So anticipate that. Okay, on Saturday we'll be talking about that. So see you all on Saturday. My name is Sam. Like I said, I work with Medici Homes, and I'm a real estate professional here in the city of Asaba. So see you on the next one.